Zooplankton predators are some of the gnarliest looking creatures on the planet. All jaws and claws and stinging tentacles. But all the food-catching weapons in the world won't help if you can't find a meal in the first place. So, how do zooplankton fill their bellies when their breakfast is constantly trying to avoid being captured? When food is hard to come by and constantly on the move, some zooplankton cope by being clingy. Look closely at this comb jelly. Spot the teensy critter crawling inside? That's a baby parasite, a kind of amphipod that specializes in hitching rides first in, then on its gelatinous host. There, it can both steal the food the comb jelly catches and feed on the comb jelly itself. As the amphipod parasite grows, it chews its way out of the comb jelly and then grasps the outside with pointy hooks on its back legs. As adults, they stealthily wait for food to come by, sometimes detaching quickly to swim off and grab a snack before reattaching to their ride. And these poor comb jellies besieged by parasites? Well, they're not just prey, they're also predator. They may look like jellyfish, but comb jellies can't sting at all. They use special sticky cells called coloblasts to glue prey to their tentacles before retracting them quickly to bring the snack back to their mouths. This creature might not look like much at first, but for tiny zooplankton, coming across an arrowworm is a nightmare you don't come back from. Arrowworms use rows of bristles on their bodies and tufts on their heads to sense potential food moving in the water. As a small copepod, you don't want arrowworms to feel your vibrations. Arrowworms use the spines on their heads to capture their prey and move the food toward their mouth. As soon as they feel that telltale vibration, arrowworms fling open their spines and snap them shut at blazing speeds. It's no wonder they're sometimes called the tigers of zooplankton. While arrowworms will eat whatever they can fit in their mouths, some plankton predators are extremely picky eaters. One such predator is the swimming sea slug called sea angels. But sea angels start life in the slow lane. As young angels, their wings are meager stubs. Instead, they rely on 2 rings of feather-like cilia to move around. As they enter adulthood, sea angels truly get their wings. And they have a taste for one thing: a swimming snail called sea butterflies. When they find a sea butterfly to grab, it happens fast, 3 times faster than it takes you to blink. Despite living in a vast sea where their food is doing everything it can to avoid being eaten, zooplankton find a way, be it stick, sting, sense, or sneak, to keep their bellies full.